Welcome back to the ASUS ROG DreamLeague live here from the DreamHack Monster Energy Studios, and we just witnessed Virtus.pro taking the second game against Basically Unknown. We're Basically Unknown, of course, were able to beat Virtus.pro in the first game. Major difference for me this game, the solo lanes.
Yeah, Phobos against, he just rocked that top lane.
Yeah.
Absolutely destroyed it. And when he got that early lead, he saw his impact. He got some amazing hooks, got some flare kills. He played really well, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I mean, Clockwork against melee heroes, he's supposed to win, but he won it pretty handedly, as much as you would expect if you're having a good game. So he really stood out there against Chashlo on the Centaur, I believe. Yeah. And G, of course, playing Queen. G is a player you want to see on Puck, Storm, or Queen. That's G, Templar Assassin as well. He can play it really well. And other aggressive heroes like that. Seeing him on Warlock is he lasted really well. He dominates the lane pretty hard, but there's no room. Exactly, there's no room to make big plays. So I'm much happier seeing him on that kind of hero. The game did seem to start in a very similar way when they went down. It was oh god, it's repeating itself.
We were joking that they didn't actually tell FNG what happened in the last game, so they wanted to show him. So it's okay, this is what happened in the last game, FNG, when you weren't here. Oh.
Yep, dying in the jungle. I mean, giving a double kill to a gyrocopter before level 1, or before minute 1 rather.
Yeah.
I mean, of all heroes that you can give a double kill to, Gyrocopter probably not one of the better ones.
Yeah, but he's also one of the most likely ones to get it because of the rocket barrage damage. It just hurts so much. Fighting against it is terrifying. And you have to be careful which corner you cut when you go against him.
I really like the Nyx pick as well on FNG. I think he played really well and got some
Yeah, he played it really well, and they managed to get stuff done between the Nyx, the Queen, and the Clockwork.
Yeah.
So sometimes the Nyx would set up the gank for a Clockwork. Sometimes Clockwork just he hooked once without rocket flaring as well. He had good idea of what he should do. So just the gank play from this team was really strong, and very solid performance. Seems like they were much more coordinated in their fights as well. Everyone was focusing on the same thing. Because in game 1 we had moments where the supports were hitting different targets and they were not directing exactly. Yeah. But this game everything was on point.
The FNG factor, it's the hair.
It is the hair. There were indeed a lot of pickups with all those heroes roaming around a lot. But there also were a few fights, and I believe Shane has selected one for the drawing board with Shane Analytics.
So the fight I've selected, it's 17 minutes in, and basically nearly everyone dies. And Phobos does this absolutely sick hook. Okay, you can draw.
Okay. I already did.
Okay, so so Phobos has no vision over here, and he does a kind of blind hook up here. Watch this, right? And hits a rise on his clinks, straight in the face. But actually, a really, really nice ulti from Chashlo allows him to get out of the cogs quick enough. That was a very nice ulti. So he doesn't actually, he took him a second to figure it out, I'm pretty sure. He's oh crap, I hit a rise.
Yeah.
And then Illidan gets but he gets blown up pretty quickly. He gets a good eclipse off, but this is a serious death ward coming out from Stolmanen, his name.
Stolmanen.
All right, so the main reason I picked
positioning
was
is really good.
It is. Stolmanen gets a nice and forces them all back.
Yeah.
And at this stage, it kind of looks like Basically Unknown are winning this fight pretty handily, and then G just comes up and basically annihilates him. But look how aggressive G is.
Yeah, well, G will always make that play. He will go in there and try. There was a big magic one ready on the Centaur. Maybe he could have secured a triple kill, possibly, if it wasn't. But there was help from Lil as well. So because of this aggression, the match turned around quite a bit.
And Lil as well. Okay, so I actually picked it just for this one play. So there's a blade mail on Clockwork, and he notices the rockets coming in on him. So he blade mails the rocket, which allows Lil to do a really, really large amount of damage, and then he dies to creeps in the end, but they actually get the kill on Nico with the rocket fire because of it.
Yeah, that was really nice. But the Gyrocopter did tons of damage in this fight as well. And this was kind of a mess. Sure, they won the fight, but they did lose both the Luna and the Queen of Pain. But most of the fights later on, Virtus.pro were taking more dominating fights, and it was more just pickoffs very often. So this was the one where it looked the most even because it was a long clash.
And with, according to you, FNG being the one to win this game for them, we are actually going to talk to FNG in an interview. Hello, FNG.
Hi.
Hi, congratulations on this game just now. And,
Thank you.
And you weren't there for the first game, unfortunately. Your team had to do it without you. But for the second game, I was really curious. Luna Aghanim's, what was the thought behind it?
I don't know. They want just to abuse the Aghanims plus birds and birds flying in and they raping people. I don't know. He just bought it. What can I say?
Was there any sort of team discussion about it, or did he just he just bought it? He just decided, why not?
I think it's okay because we are fighting 5 versus 5 all time, so he bought it, and this item is really good for fights, so I guess it's okay.
Okay.
Did you watch game 1, FNG?
Yeah, I watched it from second minute, I guess.
What did you think of the Warlock pick on G? Like, when you're picking heroes for G, would you ever give him a Warlock?
Yeah, I think it's okay. This game was not about pick for Warlock or something like that. For sure, we can say that it's not the best his hero, but still you can draft. I can draft whatever I want for him, and he will play it. But usually, I try to draft him some active heroes because not only because he good at that and he likes it.
FNG, hey man.
Hello,
It's been a while since we talked. I wanted to ask you something. What is the biggest hero that someone in your team asks you to pick, but you're not 100% sure on? Like a hero that someone really wants you to get convinced by, if you understand what I mean.
I think there is no heroes like that. Usually, if someone wants to play some hero, we are trying to play with it in scrims or clan wars. So we have no problems with that.
Okay, that's really nice.
So the next series for us is going to be Alliance versus Vega. Do you have any predictions and insight for us on what you're thinking is going to happen maybe with that match?
I think it's going to be 1-1.
Okay.
Because, CS, Dota is just kills the red, kills the green, nothing special. So.
Well, this is the CAS patch, it seems.
Yeah.
So that's on point right there. Well, thank you for taking the time to talk to us. Do you have any shout-outs for your fans and sponsors, perhaps?
Shout out to Twitch chat. I like them very much. They're so good. They are the best at this game. They love us. They love everyone.
7K MMR, everybody in Twitch chat.
Yes. Not even 7K. They're playing their own game where everyone 1 million MMR, Doesn't matter who are you. They're just Twitch chat. So, love Twitch chat.
Okay, well, thank you for taking the time, and then thank you for also complimenting Twitch chat. I'm sure they're going to love that. And we'll talk to you again soon.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And that was FNG, of course, for Virtus Pro, who just won against basically unknown. So it's league play. It's 2-game series, not a best of 3, unfortunately, because the third game between these two teams.
FNG is 1-0,
FNG is 1-0. This is true, yeah.
100% win rate.
Yeah. But, I mean, we are going to have another series. And that series is going to happen in 30 minutes. And before that, we are going to go to a commercial break. And then we'll be back with our second series of the day, which is going to be Alliance versus Vega Squadron.